Broncos. Rookie season. Week number 3. So, our third week here. It looks like we are going to play against the Bucks. Now, just a little reminder as I play these games. I have it on all Madden. The settings. Just to prove it, there you go. It's on all Madden. And I only play the home games. Now, if I make it to the playoffs, of course, I'm going to make, I'm going to play all the playoff teams. All the playoff games. So, anyways, here we go. Let's see what happens in week 3. On our march, hopefully, to the playoffs. So, today, it looks like we have to play against Tampa Bay, against Tom Brady and the Bucks. So, let's go.
Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Denver Broncos taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Looks like we get the ball.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I missed him, it would have been a long night.
Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll look to throw. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Brought me to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon.
Nice block. Nice block.
That's Shetty. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Melvin Gordon, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Throughout the game, we're going to track so many different statistics, but one is becoming increasingly in vogue: explosive runs, runs of 20 yards or more.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. A throw over the middle, taken in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
1 yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At the 41.
They'll drop the throw. Got a man. That's complete to Hamilton. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Kind of weird.
And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
39-yard line.
We use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the 1st down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
Nice.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Lindsey on the carry.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 14. Our score after 1.
Score tied 7-7.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks...
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. Fights through and now a crease. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Lindsey, the ball carrier.
offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Buying time to his left. He'll run it, and he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
At the 19-yard line.
They run it here with Gordon. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
25, Melvin Gordon.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
That's good.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Lindsey. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll set up to throw. He completes this to Sutton. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
I know a lot of Denver fans are really excited about the possibilities for Cortland Sutton now that Drew Lock is entrenched as their starting quarterback. Remember, last season, the last 5 games with Lock as the guy in charge, the team went 4-1. I think they'll only get better and better. As for the season, Cortland Sutton had 1,112 yards and 6 touchdowns with 3 different quarterbacks. Just put the ball in his vicinity, and he'll make a play.
Another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Jerry Jeudy.
Charles, for this offense, we take a look at the draft class here. They were looking for a playmaker, and they found one on the outside.
And the way teams are throwing the football nowadays, you can't afford to skimp at the wide receiver position. I know that the slot guy is getting more attention now, but that guy on the perimeter, he makes you go.
Steps away to his left. Again, he targets Jeudy, and this time the catch made. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 14. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
14-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes him manageable now.
Looking to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
Why did they do that? Might as well try it, right?
They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll start out west at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. And it is the Chargers who have the lead in that one. The Chargers still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they've got the lead over the visiting Chicago Bears. Todd Gurley has a touchdown run. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Raiders. 34-17, the final, as they double them up. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he'll air this one deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos push further out in front. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And boy,
on 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9 now. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
The tackle made at the
William Golston in on the stop.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Pass interference, defense.
They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. Or maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Switch it up here and look to throw. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
3rd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Oh, son of a gun.
And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Melvin Gordon, the ball.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down. And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now this throw caught left side. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man here is Hamilton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Deshaun Hamilton, 28 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
Gordon, the ball carrier.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. There on the coverage, knocking that one away was Mike Edwards. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And he finds Hamilton. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
The tackle
there to stop him was Carlton Davis. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
And that's just so difficult for them, because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Cortland Sutton, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league.
Now Gordon on first down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
That's good.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Broncos, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oops. Upgrade. Alright, so what we're going to do, I want to thank you for watching. And what we're going to do is we're going to advance the weeks, you know, because we don't play at our opponents' games. We play only home games. So we're going to advance the week, see what happens. Alright, looks like we lost that one. Oops. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to skip this game as well. Alright, looks like we won that one. So that's good. So we're going to do that real quick. Okay, start weekly training. Boom. We're going to upgrade. Okay. Now we'll do scrambling because that's our main thing. Alright. Okay, looks like we unlocked an ability. Let's see what we unlocked here. Yeah, faster and more. We're going to do this one, I think, right here. Yeah, we're going to do this one. Okay. Now, before we head out, what we're going to do is we can look at our schedule. Okay. So, looks like we lost only to the Jets so far. Then, it looks like when I come back, we're going to be at week 6, and it looks like we'll be taking on the Dolphins. And then I'll be playing the Chiefs, and then, of course, I'll be skip. Then I'll play the Chargers and Saints, skip. Then the Bills, skip, and the Raiders. Yeah. So we're not doing too bad. We're 4-1, which is pretty good. Now let's go check out our stats. Compared to the NFL here. Alright, so it looks like we are number 1 in passing. And touchdown passes. Looks like we are number 1 in touchdown passes as well. Rushing yards. See who's number 1 in rushing here. I don't see our guy on there. Wow, he must be way down there. He's not even on there. Then for touchdowns. Yeah, I don't see him there either. Yeah, receiving. Alright, looks like we're at number 1 for yards. And we're also at number 3 for yards. Number 1 to 3. And then for touchdowns, we are tied at number 1. Okay, nice. Okay. Now let's go check out our coach. I'm not sure who we have as a coach. There he is. So far he's 11 and 10. Okay. Alright. So anyways, looks like next is going to be week 6. So thank you for watching week 5. And I'm sorry, week 3, and I hope you enjoyed it. And looks like our next game is going to be against the Dolphins. And so anyways, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and you have yourself a wonderful night. Thank you.